Building an e-commerce experience on your website can either break or improve your sales, and that's why we have to make sure that we can customize your entire e-commerce experience when it comes to selling things online. What's going on, guys? My name is Leopoldo Perella, and I do videos about web design, UX design, and the overall design process. As you know, today and going forward to December, a lot of people are going to be buying online. And that's why we have to make sure that your e-commerce experience on your website is one of a kind. Not only it's something that's remarkable and that they will be able to remember when they think about a product related to what you are selling, but also making this experience unique to your product and a very easy or seamless experience from the time they see your product to the time they purchase your product. And one of the greatest things is that if you use Divi and WooCommerce, you can actually create your very own custom e-commerce experience. So if you're interested to see how we have done that in the past, stay tuned. On our last video, someone left a comment asking if we could do a tutorial on how to create a product page. And I think that's one of the greatest tutorials that we can be working on right now, because as I said before, there are a lot of websites and a lot of e-commerce stores that are preparing themselves for the next few months or the next month and a half. One of the things that we have noticed by creating our very own customized e-commerce experience is that we have been able to increase sales in the different products that we have available, but because we're able to customize the entire page, we have also been able to do SEO rankings, which before with just the e-commerce or the WooCommerce templates that we had to use in the past was a bit difficult because we could not include a lot of keywords, we could not include any extra information that we wanted to include in these new pages that we have created. So with Divi and WooCommerce integration, when they came together, we're able to use the same Divi framework that we use to create internal pages and all our homepage and landing pages into our products pages, giving you or us designers and developers the freedom of creating anything that we want as a product page. So on today's video, I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm also going to show you the one that we did in the past and how we're going to do a new one so that you can start setting up your e-commerce experience. So with that being said, I'm going to dive into my... So before we get into designing or developing the website or the e-commerce page, I want to show you what I meant by ranking in SEO. So this is social media marketing calendar that we built in 2018 for we built it in 2019 for 2020. We put this, we created this with WooCommerce and Divi, and we created a full page. And within a few weeks or a few months, we noticed that if you search on Google for restaurants, social media calendars, or any terms or phrases related to this, you will see that our website is actually on the first page on Google. So if you look for the LNS Company Group website, you will see it there. You will also see the price right on our meta description, and you will see all the different keywords there as well. One of the reasons why this was able to perform so great is because we were able to create a very distinct landing page for our product, and I think it's actually the best name for it is a landing page, not just a product page. And I'm gonna go here to show you what we did. So if you think about it, this looks to you just like a normal website would look, like a normal landing page. The difference though is that this is actually being powered by WooCommerce. So all of our, if you click for example here, you will see that you can, on this same landing page, if you think about it like a product page, you're able to buy the product, add it to the cart, and do anything that you need to be able to get this product. So let's say if someone goes to buy it, they click on PayPal, they can directly buy it without having to do anything like, go to different pages to be able to buy it or anything like that. And if they click add to cart, it will send it to the cart, which with Divi you can also fully customize. So here, as you can see, we customize the colors, we made everything our brand. even the the different buttons, everything is pretty much just like how we have everything else on the website. So if you proceed to checkout, you will see that we further customize the experience. So now when they are getting ready for the checkout and they're writing the form and they're doing everything, it's not just the form that comes with WooCommerce, it's actually myself saying thank you for the purchase. You can see a photo of me and the entire form that they might need to fill in, and then they just click pay with PayPal and the payment goes right through. So now that I showed you how to do this, let's get into the back end of WordPress and start to set up a landing page like the one I showed you before as your product page. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to have installed WooCommerce, and once you have installed WooCommerce, you need to get something like probably like PayPal or one of the add-ons that they have, so that the experience is a bit more it's a lot more seamless, so they don't have to head over to PayPal to be able to pay you. They should be able to do everything within your website. So once you have set up all your plugins, you have set up everything that you need, you head over to your products menu tab and you click add new. And the first thing that you want to do is you want to give your product a proper name. So let's say we're building this social media calendar for 2021. So I'm just gonna name it that. And then here, this is where you pretty much you are going to give it the dollar value, and if you have a discount, you can just set it up right here. And since my product or our product is a downloadable product, we are going to click downloadable, and then we're going to set up if we only want to have a certain limit or max limit of downloads, and if it's going to expire the link or something like that. And then here you add your file. You could either have your file hosted on your website, or you can use something like Dropbox to be able to host your file. And then pretty much just add your gallery if you have a gallery of your products and all that. Make sure that your SEO, your meta descriptions, everything is done properly. So once you have clicked publish, another thing that we want to change here is where it says page layout. We want that to be full width because we want to be able to take the full width of the page or the screen, and not just the left side with a sidebar on the right. However, if you do want a sidebar on your product page, you can just go ahead and click on page layout and choose either right or left sidebar, and then we click to build on the front end so that we can actually see what this will look like when someone's seeing it on the browser as we build it. So now that we're in the page builder or the visual builder, you're able to see how your entire product looks like. And mainly there are a couple of things that we're going to need here. We're going to need like the pricing. If you want to have like some reviews, we're going to need that as well. We're going to probably need this or the add to cart. And then if you have related products and whatnot, they are going to come here, but for now we do not need any of that. So what we're going to do is that we're going to sort of create different sections so that we can have like our landing, our hero section, followed by the different elements that we need. So I'm just going to be creating something very similar to what I did in the past on this page. So we already have all our images, since we used this before. We can give it our very own headings. One of the things I recommend here though is like before you get into creating one of these fully customized e-commerce pages or product pages, try to think about your content a bit more before you actually get into the design and development, so that you can get or try to take advantage of the SEO performance that building pages like this will bring for your business or for you as a designer or a developer. And remember, like, we can also duplicate elements in Divi. So like, for example, if you want to move the add to cart here, but you also want it elsewhere later on, you can just duplicate it and then do all the different layout or anything like that you need. And you can also choose all the products that you might have. So with Divi and WooCommerce, if you happen, let's say we click on let's add a new section, let's add a new row, and then we're going to look for WooCommerce modules, and here you're going to see all the different modules that WooCommerce has. So you can have the description, breadcrumbs, you can have the add to cart button, you can have additional product information, your reviews, prices, written, and all these things. You can even upsell different products. So maybe with this one, with the social media calendar, then we can have something like Instagram post. So it can be something that, you know, once someone is on this page, they can see another product that we also have available that is related to this product that we have to sell. So if you want to add anything like that, pretty much all you have to do is just click the module and then choose the product that you want. So in this case, we're working with the social media calendar for 2021, and then we click it. And then if you wrote the description in the on the actual backend of the product, it will appear here. But once again, what I'll recommend for you to do is to write everything on your own on this page, since you have the ability to fully customize everything. And then the idea is for you to be able to create something like this, very similar to what we have. As you can see, it's just a normal WordPress page built with Divi, and we are just using WooCommerce elements to be able to make the e-commerce part of this page functionable, and so that people can buy it. So if you have any other questions on how to set this up, if you want to see you know, further, like how we do the SEO part of it, how we also write the story of this page, like if you're interested in that, we're using something called the Story Brand Framework to write the content of this page, so that people feel connected to the content and are looking forward to actually buying this. Let me know, and I can also do a tutorial on that. But if you think about it, building something like this with WooCommerce and Divi is quite simple right now. And I would really recommend that when you're creating an e-commerce experience on your website, try to make it your own. Remember that there are different steps that the buyer is going to go through before they buy something from you. So it can be, first, it can be a landing page like this for each of your products. Then, you know, they need to add it to a cart. So maybe customize this as well, so you can, you know, leave a message, make it more personable, or give it your own personality and your brand, so that they don't always feel like they are dealing with another WordPress website or with another Divi or WooCommerce website. It's very important for a website to be a representation of your brand. And remember, sometimes this is the first experience they have with your business, so you always want to make that something that they will never forget. So I hope you found this content helpful. If you want to find out more anything about Divi, anything more about WooCommerce, WordPress, or Webflow, just comment below and I will try to make another tutorial on this. And thank you for your time, and I will see you again on the next video.